Hey everyone, it's Joe from the Automator, and another episode of what we automated this week with AutoHotkey. Let me switch to my desktop. Launch recently modified file. So sorry I had a couple weeks off. I was out at my dad's. I was working, but I didn't have my computer, and my dad actually switched to a Mac, or somebody switched him. He's getting older and just needed something very, very simple, and so I get it, but yeah, I didn't have my computer access, and my laptop wouldn't do OBS, and so anyway, I didn't record these episodes. But so we're gonna change this to be 3 weeks because I've missed 2 weeks. So we'll change this one. This one will be a little longer, but I'll be a little briefer on the description to what we go over. So we're looking at the hard drive. I could change the extension here and look at different files, but searching Grok. So Grok actually made a change. So Danny is a radiologist. He sends quick queries to Grok, and he uses the key value pairs in the URL parameter, but they changed it. And so we did a little research and found that they had made a change. So we just updated it for him. That was easy. Open location with icon. Add open location with icon. So this was fun. I was playing with, if you're, let me show, because I've already implemented it. I need a folder. Let me bring this over here. So if you're in Explorer and you do a search, and let me just search for AHK. When you're in this search, you can right click, and what I don't like, this and this is why I don't like it, is first off is it's down here. So open folder location, but there's so much other junk in here, right? It's just ridiculous. So let me do it again. I'll do it with this one. See this open file location? So that's what I added on this search page. So it's at the top, and it has an icon, so I can spot it right away. So I was asking Claude or Grok, I forget which one I used, but this will actually, navigate and open that folder for me. Which, like I said, you can do it the built-in way. I just wanted to have that icon, and I wanted to be more prominent. So I had AI write me something. It took a little bit of time because it was a little complicated. I had to create I think it's using a virtual VB script. Or Power. It tried with PowerShell first, and I didn't even look at what it actually did, but it worked, so I did that. Edit with ASM. So additionally, I guess I closed that. Let me reopen it. What I wanted to do was if you select a AutoHotkey file, what I noticed was, actually, I'll even do it on this. So with this, you'll see this edit with Notepad, right? And that's something that they have added. And I said, you know what? I want to add for AutoHotkey files. So let me go here. And if you have AHK Script Maker installed, you can select Edit with AHK Script Maker and have our icon there. So we added that to this script to ASM. And I was talking to Irfan about it real quickly. We can actually make a tool on its own to let you decide what extension you want it to and what program you want to run. This will actually pop it open in ASM, which has come a long ways. But here also, now I don't know if I should show this because I don't know if I have that option yet. Let me see in our preferences. Oh, good. So this will add or remove it. So if you don't like it, you can remove it. But when you run it the first time, it's going to add it, and then it will remove, because most people that are going to be using ASM are not advanced people, so we wanted to keep it simple. Also, by the way, we added where you can change the size of your icons. I think that takes a restart. Let me hit save. Yeah, I think that'll take a restart. Let me close it and restart it now. So you can adjust those toolbar. What I realize, yeah, look at that. Now, to me, I know I'm getting older, but I don't want to struggle to have to read this stuff. So it's yes, it's big, but hey, I don't care. It's not that much bigger as far as taking up space in the screen, but now it's so quick and easy. By the way, we also, in the right context menu, you see there's more icons in here, which make it simpler. We also added the text magic to the context menu and the view also. So now these are more handy. So they're very quick to access. And we had some other really cool stuff. at some point we'll finally make a full video on the functionality of ASM, but we keep adding to it, right? So check it out. It's a really cool program. It's a great basic editor. We are planning to add a debugger to it, which will be a complete game changer. But right now, it's a replacement for HK Toolkit, but with a lot more bells and whistles. And it's written in V2. Registry updater. So this is one that would actually go add that ASM. I wrote it first and then gave it to Irfan, and then he implemented it. Window focus. I was just playing around with this to, in V1, I had it where when the script reloaded, I wanted to activate the window, and I was just testing that out in V2. That worked fine. Here's HK Script Maker. So here's a lot of stuff with HK Script Maker, apparently. I have my own custom version, so I don't use the beta, the one that's being developed, because at times Irfan will be working on it, and it doesn't work, and I'm actually trying to use it to develop code, so I don't want to have to worry about that. And let's keep going here. Snippets. More, a lot of edit. It's you know, this script. We got some more updates to make to this one, but it does have a lot of cool functionality. Let me run it. And it's going to pop up here, and I'll show you. So the cool thing is we actually, now if I had Excel, let me open Excel. If I have Excel open, now it checks once a minute if a program's open. And for around roughly 60 programs, we have added them. So this program is going to reload. I can force a reload. And when it does, it's going to come back. And then we're going to notice it should show built-in hotkeys. So this is for these programs like Excel, right, where there are built-in hotkeys. And I can filter on Excel. So now I can also search for Excel hotkeys. I can search for selected anything, but this is all this. I filtered it down to just Excel. So we took a list, and you can go here and see the list of supported programs. I don't know why Irfan made that font smaller. It's just fine, but yeah, we have a lot of programs that we added the hotkeys, hard-coded them, because you can't search an executable to figure out what hotkeys are there. This is great. Like if I want to look at my Joe Menu 1, I can see if it has any hotkeys or hot strings. Or let's see, the media player has I changed that a lot. That should have more. Webcam reminder, I don't think that has any hotkeys. Window snipping tool, it should have. Oh, that's a V1 though, and it doesn't have the snipping, the triggers class. Also, we added this where you can see if you're not familiar with what those indicate. So this gives you the AutoHotkey version, Control-Shift-L. But if I do this, now anybody Control-Shift-L can read what that does, right? So very cool script. But right now, clearly there's something going on with it because I have a lot of hotkeys and stuff running. But yeah, we added those. I was demonstrating something with a buddy of mine, Joey, on how I can clone my voice. Now, this uses 11 Labs, and 11 Labs added influence to their API, so you can be like happy or excited. And so we haven't added that to our API calls yet, but it would be nice because it'd be nice to be able to create these and make it sound like I'm excited or whatever. Zoom auto. I was showing Joey also this. I can grab a video and crop given sections of the video automatically. I don't have to do any work. I've predefined the areas, right? But it'll rip it out and create a new video. And this one will remove the audio from it. But this is one I use a lot for simplifying. When I'm interviewing people and I just want them on the webcam on Zoom, it's in a certain left or right side. So it makes it very easy. Here's my different media players. I can't... Is it even open? Let me see if I can... Yeah, it's running. So I made it now, instead of picking a folder, I can select multiple folders. And then say build list, playlist. Now it's going to build it with those and then randomly loop over them. What I might also do at some point is add a save playlist, because I'll go through and combine, the different artists I have and say, like, here's a, 70s kind of soft, this is like soft music and easy listening. But I might have, like, in the rock, I have a rock one somewhere. But I might create a couple playlists and then it's just nice because I'm not picking an artist, right? Usually I'm in the mood for a type of music, not a specific artist. So I expanded this tool to make it a little bit easier. Of course, using AI, right? But that's a cool one. I haven't shared that on the download yet because I'm still developing it. This is the raw one, the normal one I use, which just opens a folder. We did some work with the rich edit, apparently, the window snipping tool. Someone, Brad sent me this and was telling me, oh, hey, I updated your window snipping tool. I'm like, we actually already have a updated version. We just haven't shared it. But his functionality he had removed, or he used AI. It didn't have a lot of the stuff that ours has, and the code was still there for some of the stuff. So I told him, yeah, where I just don't want to have anything to do with it just because it's not our script and it's nothing like our script. Percent visible. This is a cool one. I was showing Isaiah the idea. It's not done yet, but the idea was you can give it a window and detect what percent of it is literally visible. It's not either off screen or blocked by another program. So it still needs some work, but it's a good start. Tracking time for extraction. So this one, when I was in Vegas, I had to update the source folder because I didn't have a D drive, and then just this morning I was swapping it back. And I have some more work I need to do to it, but it allows me, let me see, in ASM, I think I still have that open. I can look at nope, I don't. But here I have a big list, so here's the Friday and Saturday, the extractions. Let me move it down a little. So I point to a given video file, and then I can give it timestamps, and then give it a file name. Now this one actually, I'm going to combine these two, so I just gave it a 1 and a 2 here to remind myself that I need to merge those things. But it's very cool because that's why I'm getting so many videos on my channel now, is we have 3 hours of hero calls. And I don't share when we have private data, but when we have public data that's nothing private, I'm happy to share it. And before, it just took too long to go and extract it. So I have a tool that records these timestamps for me and writes this file for me. And then what I usually do is I'll go back and make sure that it's exactly where I want it. But it's so much quicker and easier that now we can crank this out. So anyway, that's just a quick overview of what we've been up to. Isaiah has been doing stuff with different clients. I think I stopped looping over some other client stuff, some other specific folders. But yeah, if you have any interest in learning AutoHotkey or getting some help with your stuff, we do consultations, and we also have our hero program or our courses that you can purchase. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Cheers.